All right, so it's the new year, and I do have a few things I've been writing down over the past week of what I want to head towards in my life for my goals. It's not necessarily that I want to do this by the end of the year. It's just, hey, these are the additional. I'm just refining my direction of where I'm going. So finances, I want to pay off my car loan. I want, and pretty much some of these are this year. So the car loan, definitely I'm going to pay that off within the next month, I believe. 20% of my remaining college balance. I'd like to have at least a month of take-home pay in savings. I'm gonna visit all of my family this year, and that'd be my dad, my brother, and my two sisters. And then I have a couple friends I would like to visit as well. And it's like my family is so spread out. They're in West Virginia, Maryland, Virginia, and was it Missouri or Montana? My sister just moved, so actually both of my sisters just moved. No, just the one just moved recently. Let's see. So Teddy, I would like, with my puppy dog right now, I'd like to teach him fetch. And I'd like to teach him to use one of those automatic fetch toys where he drops the ball into it and it shoots it out for him. I would like to complete an AKC certification. We are heading towards Canine Good Citizen, so I'm training him up for that. I would like to work towards a title for him. Either like a trick dog or a therapy dog or something, but just kind of something that keeps me working with him. I would like to build a piece of dog agility equipment and teach him to use that equipment. He is a very active dog. He's going to have a lot of energy, so I figure the agility equipment might be a good way to help him burn that energy off. I want to go to quite a few parks and trails with him. I was just on a pretty long trail yesterday, so I want to keep that up, keep that going. Games. Yes, I know it's kind of like I'm not really a child anymore, but still I do play video games. I've always played video games up to this point in life. I wouldn't say I'm a hardcore gamer though. So I want to beat Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I think I'm kind of close to that. I want to finish the upgrades to the arcade machine that I've been working on, making a hinge control box. I want to make sure all the hardware is fastened down, upgrade the RetroPie to the latest image, and I want to make sure that back door is set up in the right direction. I want to do gardening this year with tomatoes. I want to start all my jalapeno peppers again. Maybe make some lettuce and potatoes as well. So just a few things I'm thinking about with gardening. The Sketcher bot, I want to actually build it to actually see it work. I want to see it draw words, probably draw an emoji, and maybe set it up to be compatible with G-Code or Logo or SVG or something out there, so it's easier for people to load up drawings for it to do. And I want to see it actually draw a drawing of some kind, like a logo or a cartoon. Solar. I want to get my home office fully working on solar. I want to get the website pretty much presentable, where it shows different views of kilowatts, where it's a daily or a monthly, a yearly, or a total all-time view of what's been generated over time. I'd like to show daily details on those views, like what the weather was like, when sunset and sunrise was there an eclipse that day? And then I want to get the overview panel showed up with big graphics showing, hey, here's your solar panels. This is how much is coming in right now. This is what's being charged in the battery. This is what's being discharged, etc. I also want to show all the detailed settings on another page that it's pretty much like the raw data, and then make specific editable settings actually editable through the website. Hardware. I would like to monitor the energy consumption with the inverter. I'd like to shut off the inverter when the battery is too low. Right now the inverter itself, the one that I have, shuts off at a lower voltage than I like. Let's see. I would like to expand my 12 volt system up to 400 watts of panels. I would like to get my Christmas lights to stay on all night on battery power and solar alone without any interaction. Right now I have to manually turn off the inverter. Excuse me. I have to turn off the inverter after a few hours just when I see the battery is starting to get low. And then I would also like to set up the camera to take pictures throughout the day, just so I can see where shadows are on the panels or what the weather's like. And that's really about it. So those are really my new goals for the beginning of this year, and we'll see how I actually progress with those. All right, bye.